Hi guys, welcome back to my channel for my 17-week pregnancy update. I'm almost halfway there, halfway through this pregnancy. It is so crazy. I cannot believe it. It still seems surreal to me. My name is Linny if you are new here, and I've been doing weekly pregnancy updates. We did conceive this baby through fertility treatments. We did IVF. We have an almost 3-year-old little girl who is also a little IVF baby. So we are very, very excited. This was a long time coming to get this baby here. And I'm just so excited to almost be halfway there already to meeting this little one. Anyways, let's get into the update. So today I am 17 weeks and 1 day. This week, baby is the size of a turnip, a pomegranate, a slice of cake, and a Pop-Tart. So right around 5 inches and weighing about 5 ounces now. I have gained a total of 12.8 pounds this pregnancy. So I currently weigh 138.8. So I gained 1 whole pound from last week. So that kind of seems to be the norm. So I guess it won't be too bad if I gain 1 pound a week for the rest of pregnancy. But if it ends up being more than that, it could be a little bit of a problem. So I did go back to work this week. So I've been feeling it hard. I've actually been back for exactly a week and 1 day at this point. And it's taking its toll on me. So I'm a cosmetologist, so I'm on my feet all day long. We've been pretty busy since reopening. And, I don't know if it's just a combination of everything. I'm not used to being on my feet all day, for one. I've been off for the past 2 months. I have to wear a mask all day, which is very hard to do. They're hard to breathe in, so I have that as well. Plus, I am weighing an extra almost 13 pounds now. So just the combination of all of that and just working all day, it's different from just being at home for the past 2 months, So I think it's going to take some time for my body to adjust, but I have been so exhausted this week. I'm still getting dizzy, so if I stand up too quickly, I'm blacking out, getting dizzy. And then I would say the main thing this week is I've been somewhat crampy, and I don't even know if I would consider it cramps, or I know I've had a little bit of round ligament pain too in my lower right abdominal area. But I've also been feeling, and like I said, I don't know if I would consider it cramping or just maybe my stomach stretching. It just, it will occasionally feel really tight when I'm working, really only when I'm working and when I've been standing already for a long period of time without sitting. And I think it's just, like I said, a combination of all of the above. And also, I'm not drinking as much water because I am working constantly, and I really don't want to have my cup of water or water bottle or whatever sitting out in the open with everything that's going on right now. So I keep it in the back. So I have to. It's just a whole thing. So I don't know. I'm feeling it's definitely due to me going back to work and just being on my feet and not being used to it at the moment, so hopefully we'll adjust. I did work today, and it wasn't so bad today. Today I was okay. Yesterday and the day before that was really bad. It was really hard for me, honestly. Cravings. I haven't really had any cravings this week that jump out at me that I've really wanted. So that's it for cravings. Nothing really. My sleep has been pretty good. There was one night this week, and actually it was almost a week ago now. It was just when I turned 16 weeks, I believe. I was like 16 weeks and 2 days. That night I like could not sleep. I had a very hard time falling asleep, very hard time staying asleep. But I do think it's due to the 3 popsicles I ate right before bed. So there's that. It was probably a little bit of a sugar rush. But other than that, I've been sleeping pretty good. My daughter has been having nightmares since I've gone back to work. The one night she woke up and was telling me there was a skunk in her bed. The next night it was ants. Ants were in her bed. And then just like 2 days ago, she woke up in the middle of the night crying, saying that Lucy was in her bed, and Lucy is my aunt's dog, who's not the nicest dog. So this just started when I went back to work. She was sleeping completely through the night. She's always really slept through the night. She's been a really great sleeper ever since we brought her home from the hospital. But just this past week when I went back to work, I don't know, maybe just the stress of everything or the change in her schedule now again. You know, she's been used to being with me for 2 months. So there's been that. But other than that, I've been able to sleep really well. I did get a pregnancy pillow also, so I do have my pregnancy pillow. It is amazing. I got it on Amazon, and it is like the U shape, so it's really big, but it is totally worth it. I love it. So if you're pregnant, a pregnancy pillow is a must on my list for pregnancy. My gender guess this week is still boy. So my aunt and my grandma must have asked my daughter what she's going to call the baby, and she told them the names that we have picked out, which I don't care. I wouldn't have told my daughter if I cared, because she has a little bit of a blabbermouth. So I'm not going to say I don't think I'm ready to say the names on here. We have a boy name and a girl name because we're not going to find out. The girl name has more meaning to it for me. So when my daughter told my grandma, my aunt, they immediately knew the meaning behind the name, and they love that name. So I think they're kind of hoping for a girl now. The boy name is actually, so we didn't find out with our daughter either what we were going to have, and this would have been her boy name. So it's the same boy name that we were going to name her if she would have been a boy. So it was really easy for us to pick names. These are the names that we've already had chosen. So, but my gender guess anyways is a boy, and I'm still at the beginning I was really dead set that it was a boy. I just thought for whatever reason it was a boy. And I still feel like it's a boy. I still think that. I don't know. There's a little part of me that thinks it might be a girl too. I guess it's 50-50. So, But I'm going to go boy again this week. Stretch marks. So I don't believe I have any new stretch marks. I have been putting my lotion on like I should be, like a crazy person. Movement. So the movement, I've been feeling baby move more frequently, and it's definitely getting stronger as well. So I would say at this point, I think I'm feeling baby move. I think I felt baby move every day this week. It's still I have to pay attention and look for it. And it's usually when I'm laying down in bed at night that I notice it. But as long as I'm looking for it or paying attention, I notice it. So yeah, I think at this point I'm feeling baby move daily. They're still not strong, powerful movements, but I can feel it and I know it's baby. Maternity clothes. I am in, pretty much all maternity clothes at this point, and I am planning on buying some more summer clothes, I think. So I keep looking at what I have already, and I'm thinking I'm gonna need a few more things. I believe that Pink Blush is having a Memorial Day sale this week, so I think I'm gonna maybe look on their website and see if there's anything. I would really like just like maybe a few more tank tops or dresses or something to wear throughout the summer. Best moment this week. So my best moment, I would say, was going to my doctor's appointment. So I had my 16-week appointment this past week, and all they did at the appointment was measure my stomach, and it's measuring right on track. And then they listened for baby's heartbeat, which for me is, I have a home Doppler, and I listen to baby pretty regularly, not daily, but I do listen occasionally. And so, like, for me, going to the doctors and having to listen to the heartbeat is not as exciting as maybe it is for some people. But when she did baby's heartbeat, it was in the 140s, which is what my Doppler usually reads, right around there too. So, and then I also had my blood work done for my nuchal translucency. So this was the last blood work they needed. So the nuchal translucency test is done in 3 parts. They used to call it the triple check. So they do the ultrasound, which we passed. Then they do 2 blood tests. One of them is at like right around 12 weeks, and then the other one is right around 16 weeks. The 12-week one we passed, and then we also passed this past one as well. They already called me and told me that my results came back negative for all of the things they test for. Down syndrome, spina bifida, I believe. Don't quote me on this, but I'm not exactly sure. But they test you for different things, and we tested negative for all of them, so that was good. Worst moment of the week, I would say, it has just been like the adjustment for my body, really going back to work now. I really just have to like get back in the groove and get used to standing all day again. I'm not quite there yet. Miss anything. I am really missing like a nice cold beer at this point. Now that the weather is starting to get a little bit nicer, I could really go for like a nice cold beer or like a margarita or some type of drink. I would really love to have a drink at this point. Has anything made you sick or queasy? The dishwasher actually has like a pretty foul smell right now, and that just happened a couple days ago. I noticed it when I opened it to put a dish in there, and actually I opened it this morning and it may have gone away because we ran it last night. But anyways, I know that I need to like pull out the filters and clean them. I haven't gotten around to it yet, so that made me a little like queasy. Yeah, I would say so. What are you looking forward to? So at this point now, I made my 20-week anatomy scan, and I am so excited for it. So that is what I have to look forward to. Also, Memorial Day is on Monday this week, and my grandma is going to have like a little cookout outside. I'm also excited for that. She also opened her pool. She has a pool, so I'm hoping that the weather cooperates and that the pool is somewhat warm enough to at least like put my legs in. So that I'm excited for. I'm looking forward to that as well. Rings on or off? My rings are all still on. Belly button in or out? It is still in. Moody or happy? I would say overall this week I have definitely been more happy. Now for the bump shot. Alright, so here is the 17-week bump with my shirt on. I don't even know if you could tell in the black shirt, but here it is. Baby is growing. And here is my 17-week bump with my shirt up and my pants down. And my hernia right now is poking out so far. I don't know if you could see it from the side. Let me turn forward. It is like, so when I say that my belly button is not sticking out yet, what I'm referring to is this bottom half, which honestly, I wouldn't say it's sticking out yet. I think when it gets to the level of this umbilical hernia that I have that is like completely protruding out of my stomach right now, there. Push it back in. Yeah, we're going to have to get that fixed after this, I think. So that is it for my 17-week pregnancy update. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you will tune in for my 18-week update. I'll see you guys then. Bye.